Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. How we all doing? Chidimma Adetshina is not 23 years old. She's older than that. She is just claiming that she is 23. That's what people have been saying online. And I've come to the realization that it is because Chichi is actually a very matured girl. Maturity doesn't have to do with age. She might be 23 or she is 23, but she has more than like a 23-year-old girl. That is why you see people, 40 years old men, 40 years old woman, they are still online doing what 19-year-old Gen Z generation should be doing. Chichi, I love the way she carries herself, and I can tell you she have grown even more than the last time I watched her interview. She is currently doing her media rounds on interviews around Nigeria, but then the way she presents, the way she answers questions is top notch. Trust me on that when I say that. I watched some of her interviews and I'm going to be addressing some of the things she said in the interview. She was asked the question if she have any bad feelings about South Africans and everything they've done to her. I want you guys to look at what she answered.
Education of your South African citizen. I know the feelings are still very raw and emotions are still very high at the moment, but are you still going to be paying a trip to South Africa? Is there still bad blood? Is there what's it like right now? I know there's a lot you're dealing with, but what's it right now for you as part of South Africa and the relationships you have with with the country going forward?
I think after winning, I really put that behind me. I am now a representation of not only Nigeria, but Africa. And that includes South Africa as well.
Nice.
So there is no bad blood. I'm still really grateful for this opportunity. And I really hope that someday we'll still come together and really get rid of all this hate and banter that we use to joke around. Because I think most of the times we tend to not know the difference. Some people think it's just jokes. Some people actually really do take it personally, but I really hope that we just live in a space where there's not a lot of hate like this. That I think me being crowned Miss Africa is actually for a reason. So.
Okay, I think it's to change the narrative as well. Last
She said no bad blood. Okay, there is nothing she have against South Africa as a country, and she being crowned Miss Universe Africa is for a reason. And I totally agree with her. There is a reason for everything, right? Everything that happens, of course, there is a reason for it, and for her to be crowned Miss Universe Africa is for a reason. That means she's also representing South Africa. Let's not forget that. And immediately she won, she put everything behind her. Most of us will never ever put anything behind us. Most of us will still have to deal with this and carry it on our mind from generation to generation. Let's talk about the banter between South Africa and Nigeria. And she said most of us are taking it as banter. Person like me, I just see it as banter. But then when you read the comments, you know that there are people that are actually taking this thing serious. When you go to TikTok, you know that there are people that are actually taking this thing more than they should take it. It's just a banter, but some people will never agree to it. Some people are taking it so personal just because I feel that some people are actually pouring out aggression. Sometimes you hold something so deep to your heart sometimes that whenever you see opportunity to just leash it out, you just start pouring your heart out. And that is what I feel. Some South Africans, I don't want to even say, I don't want to say some people at this one. Some South Africans are taking this banter to heart. Like they're taking this Chidimma case to heart. And why it's paining me is that some of them will say, what of the girl that was not with identity for the past 20? Some of them now are claiming freedom fighters. Women fighters, they are fighting for the child when they are just trying as much as possible to pour out their hate and their bitterness. I'm happy with her answer. I'm happy she have to play the big one here. She's 23, but she's playing the big one here, putting everything aside and facing her life. In the area of pageantry, she was asked if what are we expecting like from now on? Are you going for bigger things? Like what do you want to do? And this was her answer.
So is there any more in the works, or this is like, okay, I'm done, I'm probably just going to take it to another level?
Yeah, honestly, I am done. Pageantry was really a traumatic experience for me. As much as it's honestly, it was really traumatic. I think people still don't really get to understand how I felt. There were times where I was like, I'm really done. Like I don't even want to do Miss Universe anymore. But I'm really done with pageantry. I just want to focus on myself and establish who I am, further my education as well. And yeah, hopefully there's something in store for me. But I'm really glad I left on a really good note.
Which
so
you did.
what lessons do you feel like you
One of my subscribers dropped this comment on my last post. He said, after the extra mile she took to be Miss Universe, now Chidimma announces that she is not going on with beauty pageant. She wants to focus on her education. I thought this comes with a 1-year contract. So according to her, they asked her if there is more, she's going for more. She said she's not going for more. That does not mean that she's not going to finish her regime as the Miss Universe Africa. She's going to finish her 1-year regime, but she is not going to contest for maybe Miss World and all that. No, she wants to focus on her life and focus on her education. And I think it's very important for her to complete her education, because once she starts this and get that famous, it might be more famous, it might be difficult for her to go back to school. I'm just saying, that is just my opinion, and I believe her completing her education will actually give her more opportunity in life, because if you're not educated, I believe you have limitation, but if she finishes her education, it's going to give her more opportunity. And let's use Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu for example. There was a time in her modeling career where she had to also give up to go back to school, focus on her education and finishes before going back to pageantry. So Chidimma might actually decide to go back to pageantry after, completing her school. Bianca went back to pageantry and won Miss, the most beautiful girl in Nigeria in 1988. And today, she's no more doing pageantry, but she is foreign affairs minister right now in Nigeria. So imagine that she didn't go back to school, that she was just concentrating on just pageantry and forgetting her education and all that. She might not be getting this appointment right now, but she was able to get this appointment because she actually went to, complete her education and focus on finding herself and the things she loved to do. She loved politics and she ventured into politics, and today is paying off. So I think it's good for Chichi to, find other things she loves, and the drama and the trauma that came with this Miss Universe thing and Miss South Africa and everything she has been through is actually too much for one person to bear, if you ask me. So I totally understand that, like, she need that break from pageantry, seriously. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do want to subscribe if you're new here, and don't forget to turn your post notification on so you'll be the first to know whenever I put out a new video. There is a video I want to leave with you guys. I want you to watch it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Mention the name of the person in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next one. Make sure you watch the video next.
Up, I want to shout out Nigeria. I don't think we pulled a picture of her. I meant to tell you guys to pull a picture of her. Absolutely stunning, the runner-up. And she, I think, was the first Nigerian to place in the top 5. I am a Nigeria stan. I think Nigerians just really have their ish together, their culture together. Whenever you meet a Nigerian, like, they're all doctors here in the USA. Their families are together. They take marriage seriously. I wish I was Nigerian. I do a little bit, but I'm not even a little bit. I'm not Nigerian, but they do have a very good culture. And that woman was positively stunning. I actually don't want to be rude. Give me 1 second. I want to look up her name because she was really beautiful. And I feel like I'm just saying like a Nigerian woman, and that's a little bit disrespectful. Give me 1 second, you guys. Nigerian woman, Miss Universe. That's a weird Google search. What do I got? Her name is... Okay, Nigerians, don't kill me in the chat for the pronunciation here, but I also mispronounced Ava's last name. But Chidimma Adetshina. Oh, they've got, look at this. She's stunning. Just beautiful skin. Absolutely beautiful. Chidimma Adetshina represented Nigeria, and she was the runner-up. So also credit to her. We had 2 beautiful women at the top. I just loved it.